it claims polarity is deception, while still falling back upon what is good and what is bad. I mean, there's no practical example, and in terms of polarity, we mean the polarity that exists within people as dislikes and likes, and we mean the energy charge that people defines and connects to lived actions. This doesn't mean that one can't redefine words and, for example, look at a event and describe a event with certain words. I mean, one do it simply without holding any judgment towards it. So this statement shows that he has in fact no real understanding of the material, which is understandable because who is he? I've never seen him before. He just comes out of the blue, and speaks all of these things as if he knows anything. Anyway, continuing. Destiny is at best giving parts to further spiritual journey. Yeah, I don't know, spiritual journey, You are here on this earth for a while, then you die. There's no spiritual journey, You can think in your head, and you can call that spiritual journey, but it's in fact no spiritual journey. Destiny provides practical support, how to assist and support yourself to live effectively what is best for all. So, we have nothing to do with spiritual journeys, because they're not real. That's an important fact. Why we don't anything to do with them. But anyway, continue here. Destiny's message will destroy freedom and could be achieved only by force, he says. Now, I don't know where he got this from, but it's not true, We've never planned to take on the world with violence, and we never stated that we should. We've in fact opposed violence several times. And our message, we bring it through by speaking and sharing common sense insights and standing as a practical example of what is best for all, and that way showing that there is another way which one could live. Anyway, so then he asks a question, and says, how would you deliver food to starving areas? Yeah, I have an easy answer to this. With a car or an airplane, I would do it. and with my hands, I would lift, because it says like this, that it's not possible to give everyone food on the earth. It's totally impossible, because how would you deliver food to starving areas? This is how you do it. You take the food in your hand, you put it in a car or in a boat or in an airplane, then you get it to where it should be, and then you give it to them. Done. And just solve that problem very easily here. And then he says, but how are we going to deal with the warlords in the area? Firstly, warlords and their guns, they have guns, warlords, because Western country are greedy and need to sell shit to poor countries like weapons in order to become more rich. That is the reason why there exist warlords with guns. Secondly, much of these gangs and groups of people that stick together and become really nasty. It's often only an expression that is based upon survival. People struggle, and to gang up and rob people is a way to survive, which will completely disappear in an equal money system. So, I wouldn't need to deal with warlords if I take my food and I travel to the non-foodie people and then give them my food. Anyway. Does equality and oneness mean that you're only to eat and reproduce? He continues to ask. No, equality in oneness does not mean that you're only to eat and reproduce. And this shows that you haven't researched the material at all. I mean, if you state this thing, you have in fact no clue what Destiny is about. So, continuing. Destiny. Oh yeah. This guy, the DesteniHater, he says that he doesn't want to be a part of an equal money system or equality in oneness if he's not allowed to voice his opinions and voice himself. Now, we've never stated that you're not allowed to voice yourself in an equal money system. In fact, we encourage self-expression. I mean, that's what Destiny is about. Get out, self-expression. Let's express ourselves instead of existing in fear. What he probably refers to, or what he fears, is that he won't be able to abuse people anymore. And no, sadly so, we at Destiny will stop abuse. And maybe that is what it means when it says he won't be able to voice his opinions, I don't know. If it isn't that, then it's a nonsensical statement, because we've never said anything of the following, that you're not supposed to voice yourself. I'm singing in my videos. I'm allowed to voice myself. So, okay, no example there either. He says, and then he continues to say that the point of Destiny wanting everyone's needs to be met is hogwash. And this is a clear psychopathic characteristic, I must say, because it shows that you don't give a fuck about anyone or their experience. I don't see any change coming from Destiny, he continues to state. You haven't changed anything. Now, he gives no practical example. As usual, it's just words dribbling out of his mouth. I'll give an example of change. This person sitting here speaking, me, I'm an example of the change. So, there is change coming from Destiny. And then he says, why do you want to manifest an equal money system? You can participate in band-aid solutions instead. Do something meaningful, they say. And we take on the origin point. That is why we don't participate in band-aid solutions. He then continues to say something fascinating. That is that even if you know it's band-aid solutions, actions speak louder than words, I think it was. This is quite a stupid statement, because if I know that what I do is fucking useless, why the fuck should I do it? Yeah, so it's a fascinating point, and that's why we don't participate in band-aid solutions, because it's useless. We instead take on the origin point, We, instead of treating the wound, we, put the murderer in jail. That's why we do. Then there was something here. I'm not really sure. I have placed a document in front of me with points to take on with. It says that he defends destruction, and that mankind is going to destroy himself, because that's the point that comes up. And he defends this by saying, with every destruction there is a rebirth. Yeah, and I don't know where he gets this from, really. With every destruction there is a rebirth. Sounds so nice. With every raped child there's a new child to be raped. Yeah, very nice shit, right? Or maybe it isn't. Maybe it's abusive and stuff that knowledge and information that just do not belong in a world that is to support everyone. It's just like bullshit. Why is anything to be destroyed? Why is anyone to suffer? It's just stupid shit. Okay, but continuing. Yeah, and then the Destiny Hater gives a challenge to Bernard to sit close to lions for 15 minutes. And this is apparently to prove that equality with animals is true, and that Bernard holds equality with animals. And this shows yet again, not a low level of understanding. It's like a non-existent level of understanding in terms of the information or the knowledge of destiny. Because we don't say prove your equality to prove your equality to death through, or we don't say like this, prove that you're not afraid of death through going in front of a bus, because it's common sense that you're going to die if you go in front of a bus that's driving straight in front of you. Just the same as you can't prove your equality to animals through going sit with them, because if it's lions and tigers and stuff like that, they will fucking kill you because they're pre-programmed to do so. The equality we speak about at Destiny is not that kind of equality, because we are aware that there is in fact there is no benevolence in this world, and you can't do everything you want to do. You must consider what is already been manifested here. And the equality we speak of is the equality that is here as who we are. It's self-expression, standing one and equal here as the physical, living equality. Now that doesn't imply that you have to prove your equality through doing stupid shit. Because obviously the tigers will eat you. And and then this Xfinx X, the Destiny Hater, continues to say that if you do this, Bernard, if you go sit with lions, I will stop my bullshit and I will trust you. It doesn't work like that. With self-realization, you can't make anyone. You either see the common sense or you don't see the common sense. If you don't see it, we can't do anything for you. If you see it, then you will apply yourself.